guys, are you ready for this video? I'm not. I'm functioning on 4 hours of sleep because I stayed up till 5 a.m. playing Breath of the Wild and I bought a house. It's great. It looks fantastic. I'm going to show you a picture of it. It's my house and I love it, and it's time to work on this video. So, I'm going to be doing an old digital art video reaction. I don't know. I was supposed to do like a face cam, but I'm too lazy to set it up. Also, I'm not very good at overreacting, so it'd just be kind of boring. But we are going to be looking at my old digital art. Here it is in the middle. Listen, like, it's great. I have art from 2000, all the way from 2013, from 2009, sorry, to 2013. And I do have way more than this, like from 2012 and 13, whatever. But I have separate folders for that. This folder is mostly just really old stuff. So we're going to be looking through it and talking about some of it. I guess you can see some of the thumbnails for this art. It's going to be great. We're going to go through some times together. It's going to be fantastic. You can see, I guess we're already getting into it. You can see from the preview that some of them look like they're still traditional stuff. I don't know why the previews are saved like that, because when you click on it, like this one right here looks traditional, but when you click on the actual picture preview, it's gonna show up like, oh, just give it a second. My computer's just there. It is digital. I don't know why it's like that. It just is. And this is one of my first digital arts. As you can see, you can tell with a lot of my really old digital art that you can see like that with the line art. Some people, what you should do, I guess, when you're first, I mean, I don't know if you should do this, but a lot of people, they draw it traditionally, take it onto digital, like, like a digital art program, and then they trace over the line art. But I was too lazy back then. Also, I don't think I had a tablet, so I would just work with the brightness and the levels until it looked like the paper was white and then the line art was black, and then I would go over and color it using multiplication, like layers on multiply, and so the line art looked wonky and janky like this. So you'll be able to tell when I redid the line art versus when I just did this. And of course, this was traced. I did a lot of tracing with what are they called? Dress up games. So a lot of these are not original. I was like 12, 13, I don't know. So I was pretty young and couldn't really draw on my own. I mean, I still can't, but at least I don't trace anymore. But there it is. I remember this. This was a base from DeviantArt. I don't really know what's going on. It's titled Siblings. It's also a JPEG. I would say my picture says JPEG. You can see back here, it's like those default of like, what are they called? What are they called? Oh no, default filter. That's what they're called, right? That's what they're still called now on Photoshop. I think this was CS2. That's what I used back then. It's great. All the line art is black, even the line art around the blush, like right here, that looks real good. But seriously, I don't know what's going on in any of these pictures. Listen, it was a great time. I was like middle school, maybe freshman year of high school. No, I was mostly like in middle school with a lot of these pictures, I think. Here's a weird like chibi fairy with like no body and just like a weird, I look like a balloon animal. And then there's a Nutcracker Prince. That's funny. I watched that movie once and then I really liked it and I drew myself with the Nutcracker Prince. It's a great time. Also, here we go. I started actually tracing over my line art because this was definitely digital before. I remember drawing hair like this a lot. This is how a lot of people draw hair when they first begin, honestly, with all these little spikes and stuff like that. Although I've drawn it worse than this, so it's not too bad. Oh, the bow is digital. Okay, so everything was, you can see, I redid the line art for everything except the bow and the mistletoe. Like those, the line art is so different with those. I don't know why I didn't. I think it's because, like I said, I didn't use a tablet, so I didn't really have pen pressure. So the line art is all the same size because I just decided not to use a different sized brush. So maybe that's why I didn't trace over the bow and mistletoe. I don't know, but it looks very off. I didn't trace that either. What the heck? This was very weird. This was, oh god, I feel like this was maybe a tracing or a reference. Like I was referencing something. I don't remember what it is though, but it's like a recognizable style. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. I'll never be able to remember. This was a Lisa Frank kind of imitation. Again, weird. Why are the boobs so big and all of these pictures? God dang, Leslie, you gotta chill out. Also, I was really big into making my own, like, what is it? My own fan characters? Is that what they're called? I forgot. Like, they're not self-inserts, but they're just characters for shows. So this was, you can see the title, El Tigre Osis. So they were like 3 siblings, girls who were evil. And you can see they have different tails and stuff. They're kind of like not good designs. Except I do still like this one, the middle one, a lot. Like, I love her hair. I love characters who have their hair covered. I mean, their eyes covered. You can see drawing. You can see, okay, let me start over. I also, as many of you guys have and still do, suffer from drawing 2 eyes. It's really hard drawing 2 eyes. So I would either cover both or just one of them. So you can see there. You can see my old picture, I covered one of my eyes. You can see in this one, which was a Dance Revolution OC, that I covered one of her eyes here too. It was a wild time back then. This is a really weird character design. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But she's kind of cute, I guess. But I just don't like it. And here's me, because I became like obsessed with Dance Revolution in high school. Like, people had like weird phases in middle school and high school. I had Dance Revolution, which is pretty weird. It's not like super weird, like I've seen some weird stuff, but it's still kind of like, who goes through a Dance Revolution phase? I do. It's me. I go through that. Look at the background. It's so ugly. I did this. I made it, but it's horrible. It's bad. Let's go to 2010. This was either freshman or sophomore year of high school, and I was getting a little bit better. Still doing a lot of, well, not a lot of, but I think this one was either, I don't think I traced anymore, but I referenced dress-up games. So you can see, like the anatomy is like not good. Like, I mean, I know my anatomy still isn't good. I get it, but this was like not good. And also, you can tell, yeah, that I tried to reference something. So I guess that's a little bit better than just straight up tracing. But here is a character. I never named her. Her skirt, she would die instantly. She's supposed to be like some kind of warrior, but she's naked. Like, she would just definitely not live that long. This poor girl, I doomed her to a short life. And here is me hugging a tree. I think, what do I think? It is weird. It's kind of creepy. It's definitely creepy. And I like how I use like a real background. Did I take this picture? No, I don't think so. I think I just grabbed a picture from like Google or something. Mischievous, sorry. Is it mischievous or mischievous? Magician, Chapter 1, Insanity. Wow. This was definitely a young Leslie. I don't remember any of this, by the way. I don't remember what the story was supposed to be, but it was the story. I drew a humanized version of the Grinch. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Look at how horrible the font is. Like, ignore the bad picture for a second. Look at this. Who decided? Don't look at him. Who decided that it was stop? Mr. Grinch, I don't need you here. Who decided that using this font, like not the font, but like the colors, like a bright red and like a bright green together, that's bad. That is not good. I get it that they're, what are they? I already forgot. I made a whole video on this complementary, right? They're complementary colors. Is that what it is? But I didn't use them right. And so they're bad. But whatever. I didn't know. And so here's this humanized version. There's some like weird, like ambiguously tan but not really character with bad anime hair. It's so bad. he doesn't look evil. He just looks like a jerk. Whatever. But you know how it is. I remember when I drew that, I was sitting on the floor of my mom's room as we watched The Grinch. I love that movie still. This is Tabitha and Boink. I don't remember Boink. Who named him? I did. I know I did. Don't remind me. I guess this was a character I really like the name Tabitha. It's really pretty and like different. I wish I was named Tabitha, but that would be kind of weird, right? Like that's too weird of a name, maybe. Are any of you guys named Tabitha? I'm so sorry. But I need you guys to know back then a lot of my like main characters for my stories looked exactly like me with brown hair and hazel eyes because I was a self-inserting fool. So all of my characters are gonna look the same. I'm sorry. It's, I was a baby. It's fine. We all go through it. Everything is a JPEG here. That's bad. A lot of these were JPEG. This was traced. Okay, it says it's titled second tablet. So that means this was my second tablet picture. I finally got my own tablet. My mom bought it I think I got it from Best Buy. It was a Wacom I was gonna say bamboo Wacom bamboo tablet. It was great. How much was it? Like probably $60. So not really bad for tablets. That's cheap. Or for Wacom, I guess for Wacom tablets, that's pretty cheap. So this was definitely 100% traced from, again, a dress-up game. All of my tracings were from dress-up games. Pretty cute, I guess. Can't take credit for anything. I don't know if I traced the clothing. I probably did, knowing me. But where's the mouth? Whatever. The background is gorgeous. Look at this cloud. I'm proud of it. Look at this sun in the corner and the white around the colors, the line art. That's great. There's a selfie of me for some reason when I had like full bangs. I would like that again. There's a couple selfies of me in here. Don't know why. Oh, okay. I just noticed that even though I organized this folder, this giant folder into years, they're still organized by name, so they're not actually going by date. So yeah, I guess that's something to remember. But still, this was 2010, so whoops, I really need to do better. This is Rue. I guess she was a Mario Kart OC, and Rue, as a lot of you guys know, is something that my aunt sometimes calls me. She calls me Rue or Lou, which is actually how I got my username, by the way, Leslie Lou Marie. Anyways, so I guess I inserted myself into Mario Kart as well, and but like I gave myself a pink streak or something in my hair. Very, very cool. Here is an improvement meme from 2016 to 2010. I don't want to get too close to it because I am actually planning a video where I look at my super, super, super old traditional art, such as those up there, but I'm going to save that for a special occasion. But get ready for that. You guys remember this girl? Remember? Okay, it was in one of my old sketchbook tours. I don't remember which one. But there's a character, and I told you I remembered her name was Teddy. This is her colored. This was obviously traditional first. This is what she looked like. I don't know like anything about her except that her name was Teddy because I gave her like two ponytails that made her look like she had teddy bear ears, so, or just bear ears, I don't know. But this is a dog I traced. His name is Charlie. God, everything here is just like traced or highly referenced. I'm sorry, but you gotta start somewhere. This is again Rue. I guess this is the same character. No, I think it was a different character with the same name, or I think it might have just been me, like my persona. So this is, again, I was trying to do cartoony stuff, and I remember, I don't know if it was this one or a different one, but I like posted this on DeviantArt all proud because I'm like, it looks more cartoony and Western, and somebody said, that looks really creepy, she looks scary, and I was like really offended. I guess it's true, like the eyes do kind of look scary, but it really hurt my little tiny baby heart, so, oh well, this is... I I really liked Ed Hardy shoes. So I drew a weird bee character with some Ed Hardy boots. I don't know why, but I did. So there you go. Now you know. 2011. Let's go through this as fast as we can. There's a lot of art here. We're gonna go from the bottom up as usual. Ooh, we have some really old. You know what? Maybe we'll go from the top down, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. So we have some more tracings, some contest prizes. I think I had a contest for like drawing my characters, I guess, because as you guys know, I wasn't born with people who loved my characters and would draw them for fun. Nope. I had to force people to draw my characters by hosting a contest. So I hosted a contest for drawing my characters. I think it was either drawing my characters or drawing me. And this was the first place winner. I'm pretty sure this wasn't traced, but it was referenced. I do like how this looks still. Like, it's not too bad. It's not too different from my current art. Oh, I haven't changed a lot. But here's some more stuff. 100 facts meme. Wow, there's 100 facts about me in this thing by itself. Wow, this is crazy. It's just, wow. But I'm not gonna read all of it, of course. I've been recently depressed. Wow, that's sad. I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't remember what I was depressed about in 2011. So here's a picture. You've seen this in my sketchbook, I think, too. Me and my old online friend. I don't really remember what was going on in this picture or in our friendship, but this is it colored. Who colored hair like this? I'm trying to remember. Like, I had to be inspired by somebody to color hair like this, right? So I don't know who, but I know, like, overall my art and like the style and the atmosphere of my art, I don't know, the feeling of my art was heavily inspired by Aisha Neckel. There we go. So if my old art reminds you guys of her art, I mean, there's a reason. That's because she was my favorite artist back then. So, but now I'm inspired by lots of people, so it's fine. Here is Checkers again. I'm pretty sure you saw this in my sketchbook. It looks way more gross in color, but whatever. Here he is, a beautiful man. Ugly, actually. I hate his design. I mean, I don't hate it a lot, but I hate it a little bit. Here is my persona. I had a persona back then, which is just me, but like a little bit different. She was way cooler than me, way stronger, pretty cool. Here's that picture that I like tried to cover in my sketchbook. I'm not gonna click on it, but I'll click on this one, which is the one. A lot of these were from my sketchbook. Wow, it's pretty cool. This is not bad. Like the background, did I draw that? I think I did draw the background, but I used a tutorial. That looks good. I don't know how to do that background anymore. I'm gonna try it later because that's a really cool background. I should draw Breath of the Wild Link because I see a lot of people taking selfies when they kill guardians. So I should probably draw That'd be cool. Okay, I'm gonna do that eventually. Let's see. This is a GIF. So I'm gonna open this using Google Chrome because that's the only way I can open GIFs on this computer, of course. Can I zoom in? I can't. Oh yeah, I can a little bit. So that's me, and those are my 3 main characters back then. So Luca and Papaya were still my main, but Checkers was my 3rd main. He doesn't exist anymore, so who cares? But that's me drinking, like, oh, that's supposed to be, it's white because it's supposed to be, is it called Sobe? Do you guys know that drink? It's like, it's in a tall white bottle. Well, the pina colada one is white, and it has like a lizard on it, so that's my favorite, or it used to be my favorite drink. I haven't had it in a long time. I should get it. And so I'm drinking that in a wine thing, and I'm dressed like a weird dominatrix kind of thing. I don't know why I'm dressed like that. And those are my 3 characters. He has a knife. I don't know why. Luca was very violent, I guess. And there's Papaya looking evil for some reason. I almost opened Twitter then. I'm obsessed. Let's see. Here is the favorite characters thing. Woohoo! So yeah, you guys were right. A lot of people said that character that I didn't know who it was probably Kitty Catswell. I think that's her name, from Tough Puppy. I know I used to watch it, but I didn't know I watched it enough for her to be a favorite character, but I guess she is. Her eyes are kind of like indifferent. Her eyes aren't good. But really, eyes are hard to draw. This is Luca. Do you guys like it? It's a reference from a music video from, what is that video called? It was with Isaiah and God, what's his name? Whatever. Who cares? From Durarara or whatever that show is called. Hate list. I have a hate list? Oh my god, I hate a lot of things. Look at all of this. What is this? People who cry over swear words. That's still something that's annoying to me. I mean, I don't hate it, but there's some really depressing stuff in here. I gotta get out of here. I didn't know I had a hate list. Here is, okay, remember how I told you I had a really bad, like my characters had to be super ultra original? So I made like a how I name my characters, like tutorial. Oh, this is how I used to draw chibis back then. Look. Zenai, look at how I spelled all of their names. Like, Malachi is pretty normal, but Zenai, Checkers, and Tiger, those are not normal names at all. And, so I would, here, I named, look at this. This is obviously not my art style. This is definitely Aisha Neko art style. So first step, I would look at my character, pick a name. Since he's an angel, his name was, I chose Halo. And then I would substitute with the spelling. So Halo, I would keep the same pronunciation but change it, like Halo, 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 Halo. Jesus, oh my gosh. And then I would change the pronunciation. So Phalo, Kalo, Raylo, and Talo, Zalo. Zalo, Jesus. And then optional, I would make sure the names are original. So I would look it up on DeviantArt to see if there was any characters named that. And when nobody had that character, I'd be like, it's mine. So I named him Kalo, and I named it like that. I spelled it like that. So that's how I would name my characters back then. And I had some names that people could use: Carmelina, Morvex, Phalo, Judzel, Cordelia, Annabella. My God, like, who needs characters with these names? Oh God, this is super like 13-year-old DeviantArt user names, really. It's just not a good time, but we all go through that phase, and some of you guys are going through it right now. It's okay. This video is really long. I'm sorry. I'm almost done, okay? Almost done. Here are my 3 mains again. Luca has always had a problem with papaya. I personified my tablet as like a cute white boy as usual. So this was him. He was all messed up because like I used him a lot. That sounds really weird, but you know, it's, look at you see the gender? What was that? Gender. All man. What the heck? Okay, well, whatever. Child me was just like, haha. Oh, I used to really love doing this, which was I would make GIFs out of YouTube videos and then put my characters' hairstyles over them. So there's Luca, Checkers, and Papaya dancing. What video was this? It was like, not right now. Is it Not Right Now, Derek? It was one of those, Balloon Shop, right? Oh gosh. Is it Derek or Alex? Hey Alex. Okay, so it was like Hey Alex videos, and it was one of them, and I love those videos so much. Balloon Shop, check them out. But yeah, I named it Mating Dance, I guess. So there they are. That's a great time. I love those. I love those GIFs. I know I have another one here somewhere. Here is that picture that you guys also told me that you want me to redraw. It looks really bad digitally, but it's Luca with the butterfly on his face. So super cute, and I will definitely redraw that one day. Oh, I love this. Here, I showed you guys this before. Here, this is a full size. This is the one that I was super, super, super proud of. It was a reference to Poker Face, like the Vocaloid song. I forgot my favorite version already, my favorite cover. But here it is, animated. So let's look at it. The words flash by too fast, but I really like it. It's Malachi. Yeah, I like it a lot. I like this art style too. I think I'm going to replicate it again just for fun. See how it goes. It's going to be a great time. This was also a GIF, Rainbow Riders. I don't remember the context behind it, but there's Papaya, Checkers, and Luca going down backwards. I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a great time. I don't remember what's going on. This was my screensaver that I told you guys about, so I was super duper proud of this. Look how dark it is. Like, the colors aren't very good, but I was super proud of it. It was my screensaver for quite some time. Having your own characters as a screensaver is really fun, and I definitely recommend doing it sometime. God, the shading is just way too dark. It's just not. It's like, the shading can be dark and you can make it look good, but when the shading is dark and all the other colors are bright, like bright white, that's not good. It doesn't look good. And the bright pink, you have to like dull the colors down and like make it not white, like gray, but whatever. Coloring is hard. Look at this. Look at this one. Great time. I don't remember who this is, but it's Checkers, so that's great. And then here's another one that's also like PG-13. Don't remember the video. Why is Papaya doing it? Oh God, this is bad. This is a bad time. This one, what's this one? I remember this. I think I remember. Who was this? Shimmy? I think I used to watch a YouTuber named Shimmy. Like, I forgot his full name, but like he would go by Shimmy. Oh my god, I forgot all about him. Does he still make videos? I need to look him up and see what he's doing. I think he was mostly about vlogging. I don't remember why I liked him. But whatever. Let's see. Is he still making videos? God, I'm super curious now. So this is the character development of Luca. Let me full screen this. So this was his very first design. His name was Blaze, I think, or Blade. Yeah, I actually like wrote some stuff about him, but I'm gonna ignore that because it's too much to go through. This is Luca's first design. He didn't have horns or anything. He wasn't. I don't think he was even a demon. He was more like of a ghost. So I guess that's why he was white at first. His hair, he didn't have horns, but his hair kind of represented horns. So that was a thing. And then here he became a demon. I don't know if he was a nightmare demon. I think he was. And he had horns and a tail. Very like, This was 2010. So you can see he's been around since 2010. Okay, so I created him June, is that June? Yeah, June 27th, 2010. So he is going to be 7 years old this year. Jeez, wow, he's old. So he was my first like official character. And here is one of his like, this was the oldest design or the newest design in this time period, which was in 2011. I still kind of like this design. It's a bit too edgy, but I do like it. Not my favorite design, of course, but whatever. You'll see some more designs of him. But yeah, there he is. That's great. I remember this picture being super proud of it, especially on my sketchbook. In my sketchbook, it looked better traditionally, but there he is. I liked his hairstyle a lot back then. You know, it hasn't changed that much. He's always had longish hair. Just now he has a ponytail, so. Okay, let's see. I think we're almost done. 2012. Let me see if I have. I think I want to finish this video or stop this video right now just because it's way too long. I went through 3 years, 9, 10, 11, 3 years of art. So I'm going to stop it just for now. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry, like I'm not super like, oh my gosh, old art. Like I'm not very good at overreacting. I mean, I guess I can be, but with certain things. But this is just like a great time. I'm like remembering so many things. So I hope that you guys like realize not everybody was started out great. You can see my old art, it's not the best, but I had a great time doing it and I've learned a lot from then. So thank you so much for watching. Hope this inspired you. Hope you guys had a fun time. I don't know if this was a fun video. Thank you for watching. Be good, owlets. Have a good week. Bye.